Hi, my name is Shinda Shirit and my register number is UR15CS356. So the aim of this video is to actually implement aggregate functions within the table that I have created. So the database that I was provided was the furniture database system, in which all the customer details, the order details, the product, supplier, and all these tables are required to be created. And previously we saw how data manipulation language was implemented, and now we're going to see how aggregate functions are going to be implemented. So as you can see here, I've already created a lot of tables, that is the customer, order details, order quantity, product, and supplier, and you can see everything created described here as such, along with the required attributes. So first how to count. That is the aggregate function count is going to be seen now. So the query is select count and whatever column name that you want to count from the table name, which is order details. So I want to count the number of order ID from the table order details. So I give this particular query, and the output is provided as such, that is 8. So the number of order IDs that was given was 8. Next is max. Now max is used to find the maximum number, that is a maximum value of input given in the particular table or column. So the query is select max ordered quantity. So order quantity is a column where the values are provided, out of which the maximum value is about to be chosen from the table order quantity. So you can see the output as 20. So 20 is the maximum order given by the user. Next is once again count with a condition. So the query is select count and whatever column that you want to count, that is just here I've taken as order ID from the table name order details, where customer ID is equal to 1. So I'm going to count the order ID of all the elements where the customer ID is equal to 1. So if I give this condition, and if this condition goes through, you'll find the output as how much ever order ID has the customer ID as 1. So in this case we've got 3. The same way here we've got order ID is equal to 100. So whichever order ID is 100 will be counted. So in this case we've got only 1, and the output is given as such. Next is min. Min is used to find, min is just like max, but it is used to find the minimum, that is the least value among all the inputs that are given in the particular column. So in this case we're going to find the minimum price, and I'm going to here, as a minimum price is actually given, so that while displaying the output, the heading, that is the column under which the values are about to be presented, are going to be of the name minimum price. So as you can see, minimum price, once the output is printed, you can see minimum price, and under which the output is being displayed. So this is for minimum. Next is average. Average is used to find the average of certain values. So here we've given select average price. So under price, every single value is calculated and the average is taken out from the table order quantity, and you can see the total average is this. Right, now group by. Okay, so group by is actually used to group certain values which you have given. In this case you've got order ID, so whatever function you want to implement will be grouped under order ID, which you have already mentioned here. So for the the query is select order ID is one of the columns which are required, and average price. So these two are taken from order quantity, group by order quantity. So it is grouped under order quantity, and you'll get the answer. The same goes. Now next is sum. Now sum is to find, as the name suggests, the sum of, that is the total addition product of all the values. So you'll get the query as the select product ID and sum of product quantities. So the total number of product quantities are added up from the product group. Product is the table name, group by product ID. So it is grouped under product ID, and you can see the values here. Okay. The same is done, but here the count, that is the order date is counted. So total number of order date is counted as such, and it's going to be printed here. So that's the same as we've seen earlier. The next is the same, which is the count. Okay, it is the same. Okay, now it is the, now we're going to see inner join. Inner join is used to join two tables together. So join is usually of three types. It is inner join, outer join, and full join. So here we're just going to see inner join. So in inner join, so I want to join two tables, which is the product table and the order quantity table, and whichever and the query goes as such. Now, whatever attributes that I want to join from order quantity to product quantity, I'm going to use the query as select and the table name, that is order quantity dot whatever column name that you would require to add. So this would tell that this particular column is from the table order quantity. So the same is done for, until whatever whatever columns that you wish to join will be represented the same, that is order quantity dot the column name as such, and along with the next table, that is the product table, and every single column that you want to join with the order quantity is given as such from order quantity or any table, that is either order quantity or product, to whichever you require to join. Inner join product, that is table 1, join product on. After on, you're going to find one particular column which is common to both the tables. So in this case, I've got product ID as a similar identical column. So I'm going to give it as order quantity dot product ID is equal to product dot product ID. So this will ensure that both the tables are joined together. So as you can see, the output here, they are inner joined. Yes. So the output just goes on. Okay. Now the same we have done here. So we have selected product description and we are going to count the product ID from product, and we're going to group it under product description. So every single product description is given and the product ID, that is the product ID is counted. So since every single one is unique, you just get the value as 1. Next is ascending. Since we've seen in the last video itself, order by ascending order is done. So the order, so we are going to select order date and we are going to arrange it in the ascending order. So as you can see, number wise ascending order is displayed as such. Next is upper. Upper is used to display all the values in the uppercase. So you can see select, the query goes like select upper, and in the bracket you give the column name, that is I've given a customer name. So every single customer name that I've that I've given as the input supposed to be displayed in the form of caps. So from customer name. So as you can see, every single value that I've given is displayed in the form of capital letters. Next is substring. Now substring is used to display only the values that you want to display. Now the query goes like select substring customer name, that is whichever customer name that you would want, comma 9. 9 is the starting position and 14 is the ending position from customer, where customer name is equal to Richard Newman. So from the name Richard Newman, the starting position where the name should be displayed is 9. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is the starting position and it stands in N, and the ending position is the ending point of the string. So in Richard Newman, 14th position is N and also the 9th position is N. So only Newman will be displayed. So yes, that's how it's displayed. Now similarly, we've seen the like attribute where every single element that ends with E is displayed. So you can see here John Doe, Joe. So since they're ending with E, they are displayed. Now LPAD, it displays elements from left to right. So the query goes like select LPAD customer name 700 from customer. So in LPAD, what happens is the value 00 is left padded with the customer name of from the table customer. Now here, since it's a string, it doesn't end with the value 00, but every single value that comes after the 7th alphabet, that is the 7th position, becomes 0. Now if in case you go to the postal code and you give LPAD 00 with 7, you can see every single postal code is being prefixed with 00. So this is left LPAD. If it is right pad, the same thing happens on the right side. So next, in order to find the months between two different dates, so the query used is select months between date and the starting date, comma date with the ending date. So between these months, if a month, the number of months need to be calculated, then you give this query and you'll get the output. So this is my experiment, and thank you.